Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna be just pure doodle today, cause I don't really know what to do today, and from here on in, I want to keep this show going every week around this time on Sundays. So I'll make it a habit, or at least trying to get that going. And so for this show, I'm gonna just be primarily talking, just narrating kind of what's going on in my life, and kind of just dumping that onto you guys. So yeah, that's all this is gonna be. And start with that. I'll just let you guys in on what I'm up to in school, I suppose. So basically, in my life, there are there are three fronts where where the artistic battle is being fought. And the first front is in school. So in school, I need to think of an idea that I'm going to pursue for the next year, which would be my senior thesis, because I'm currently a junior, be senior next year, and yeah, I gotta start thinking of that shit. So I have that. That's the first front. Second front is uh, second front, I suppose, is like getting myself out there in the art world. Just getting, I want to, or I'm planning to start my own like brand, which is Cloud Pack, if you don't know already. And basically with that, I want to make a global brand that will start essentially with shirts, stickers, the typical stuff, wall clock, shower curtain, you name it, we'll have it. But stemming off from there, I would really like Cloud Pack to become global in the sense of I would like to make my own buildings and then basically make my own city out of those buildings and basically just have my own city just filled with like artists or whoever wanted to show up basically, and we would just do like fun stuff non-stop there. But so the first step of that is basically, you know, getting the brand out, getting raising awareness, trying to build hype over that. And yeah, so that's basically the second front. And the way that that interacts with my first front is pretty, still figuring it out, to be honest with you. Trying to just, because as an art person, you have like, or as an art person in school, you have the requests of your teachers, basically, and the curriculum itself. And within that, they're kind of trying to guide you towards success or whatever they think is successful. And so they're trying to guide you towards that with assignments, with these bigger projects like senior thesis, their grading criteria, all that stuff. And they want they want me to get a job. But as I've said on this show before, I kind of think, not too sure if that's where I want to go right now, to be honest with you. And how I feel about that is I just have so much more that I want to do. And for a lot of people, I mean, okay, before I came to school, my mom told me that um, to be careful going for art because she had known people who went for art and it kind of took the fun out of doing art. And I could definitely see that. You know, you're like trying to make a living off what you usually would do for fun. So there, I could definitely see why, you know, that could get corrupted and turn into just fucking, you know, you wouldn't like doing artwork anymore. But now that I'm this far into it, you know, they're kind of like, all right, kid, it's time to just fucking settle down, get your portfolio ready, and get a job. And I'm like, no, basically. And it's not that I don't want a job. I would definitely love to like do interesting work and that kind of thing. But the way I'm being told a lot of these studios are for my major of game art, and how a lot of studios are in general, I feel like amongst a lot of different disciplines in the art world, it's just they're just kind of factory-esque, and it's kind of a scenario where like they if a company is big enough to like come to a giant school and accept people and like maybe they're like a Hasbro where they accept 5 to 10 people every year. You're like 5 to 10 people. That's a lot of fucking people to bring on every single year. And it's just like it makes me feel like are they really like conscious of like what they're doing with their like company artistically, or are they just like doing formulaic stuff at this point? So so basically the school wants you to go to one of these companies, but I'm confident in myself and I want to try and start my own company basically and just like rely on myself instead of relying on like one of these bigger studios because I feel like it could be a scenario where you know you're hustling so hard in school, then you finally get that job you've been promised this whole time, and be like, oh, well, guess I did it. I'm done working hard. But like, or like, I don't know. I guess you'd still be working hard for them, but like, it's that whole concept of like, why am I working hard for like someone else type thing, where I could just work hard for myself and like dictate what I do on the daily type deal. So it's kind of unclear. But basically, with that being said, I have to pitch my thesis and get that going. In addition to, you know, trying to build my own brand. But what I've been doing all throughout school has kind of been like keeping up my personal brand um, on the side, then doing my schoolwork, you know, basically full time. And this year, I've kind of come in and decided that I'm gonna fucking I'm just gonna merge the two. So if my schoolwork doesn't um, doesn't advance my personal work, I'm not interested. I don't, you know, and vice versa a little bit. I mean, the priority is now on my personal work, and I think that's the way school should be because, if you saw the last episode, I talked about grades a lot, and, you know, these fucking people giving you a good grade and, like, you doing their assignments well is like, you know, I'm sorry for saying 800 times, but fucking, it doesn't mean that much in the grand scheme to have one person, or in my case, a body of about, 6 professors and a department head saying that it's good, you know. A lot of times, or like all the time, once you get out of school, you're going to be competing in a global market. And yeah, maybe at school, you're better than the 30 other people in your major. But once you get out on like the global stage, um, it doesn't matter that you were really good in your classes because you could just be in a freak year and have like really, you know, you can have a whole bunch of factors at play and think that you're doing really well. But in the grand scheme of things, you're kind of just doing okay, or you know, yeah, anything like that. Basically, you just always. I'm always thinking about being seen on that kind of global scale, and not like global to be like, oh, I want to be fucking, like world famous or anything. It's just to say, like, when you put yourself on Instagram, you're in a marketplace with a lot of other people who aren't in school, are in school, out of school, they're veterans, they're new people, like, so many factors are at hand, and no one cares if you came from a school or if you got the grades at a school. It's just like, I can't put on my Instagram that I got good grades in my 3D class and have people come like it because they don't fucking care. you know, they just want to see the coolest stuff out, on their feed. So that's kind of my mindset moving forward, but I'll just let you guys in on what I'm doing for my thesis. So essentially, I my trackpad is so wacky right now. I don't know if it's OBS, but I hope not. That's open. You guys can't even see this. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! My whole computer's going insane. All right, hold up. Hold up. Just unplugged my tablet. This thing is flipping out. Alright, open. I just opened up a illustration I did about my thesis. That kinda wraps it up in my mind. And feel free to ask anything you want in here. We got 3 people. I don't know if those 3 people are in this house with me or not. But yeah, you guys can ask questions too. I don't fucking care. But yeah, so basically, my thesis idea right now that I have is a VR game where you're riding through the desert in this armored vehicle type, like Mad Maxy type car, um, and chasing behind you are all these crazy, like, zany characters. So in this little, like, drawing I have here, you have like this bomber plain guy who's got like a big ass gun. You got some eyeballs. You got some worms. You got tanks on their back. You got like this big kind of like mobile fortress coming up for the player too. So my idea for this game is just a really fun, like bullet helly type game, and I'm really like obsessed with VR right now too, even though I haven't gotten into it that much. But playing games like Robo Recall is just like so much goddamn fun. So, and to be honest with you, like I haven't played that many games all at school at all, but putting on the VR headset, and I don't mean to do like an advertisement for Oculus or anyone, but in putting on this VR headset for the first time, basically rekindled a bit of a spark that I had for video games that I haven't felt in a long time, and just that kind of genuine like desire to play the game is really like what has been lacking for me in all video games recently, all like modern video games. But damn, Robo Recall, you want to just like go hard in that game. So it's just, you know, you can't fake that kind of feeling. You have to, like, these new games that come out are just so boring and so, like they couldn't keep my attention if they tried type thing. And I'm talking about, like, the AAA game, like the Destinies and all these games, like, I don't know if they still make Far Cry games, but like all these games that are just beating dead horses. Um, I almost said like horses, but um, they're so goddamn boring, and people still buy them, and I just feel like they deserve something new. Like, this industry is so boring and so bland, with the exception of like PUBG. Like PUBG, like kind of had that spark for me where I was like, whoa, I could play with like 100 other people, like three of my friends, and like just do this crazy stuff. So there are definitely exceptions out there, don't get me wrong, but just the medium of VR, just a whole new ballpark. And I think it's really exciting. So that was basically why I'm so gung ho about doing my own thesis in VR, and I feel that if I pull it off, which I plan to do, um, it'll be really sick, and hopefully, start something for me in this industry or just in general. And I would like to, like, soon kind of start developing in VR and like messing around and kind of uploading some of that stuff so people can see what I'm up to. Because in the past, I've made like little characters, and like even made characters that kind of like act on their own. If you've ever seen my video, The Greatest Film, like those are my barrel boys, and they could hop around and like explode and just make noises and stuff. And I'm really interested to kind of put them into VR and be able to interact with them in the way that VR allows you to. So hopefully something like that will be up pretty soon. But yeah. So where I was going with that was I have to do a full faculty crit tomorrow, which entails pitching my idea to a good bit of the faculty in my major, and kind of answer any questions they have and make sure that they're confident that I could actually make what I'm proposing or what I'm pitching. So, I don't know. I'm supposed to be stressed or something, but I'm not. I think I have plenty of this stuff figured out in my head, and I don't really care what these guys say, to be honest with you. It's just gonna be another day, another dollar. So, yeah, so that's that's my big front right now in in the in the art of war, or the war of art, whatever that book is called. But yeah, I'm trying to, as of late, I'm trying to maximize the amount of fun I have with the things that I make, and I don't know if it shows out here or wherever, but doing this show is a lot of fun. Like um, just doing the things that I've been doing on Instagram. I could show you guys right now. Like anyone didn't see that mask I made on Insta, I'll just bring it out right now, I guess. Yeah. So, hey, what's up, Char? What's up, Char? I'm showing off my mask. But yeah, so basically, I I purchased something from Society 6 the other day, and it finally showed up. So I don't know, I was just inspired and took the tube that it came in, and I went to my school's mailroom, got some cardboard, and I kind of just wrapped it around itself and tied it off in the back, sort of thing. And wait, you can see that. It's right here. There's like a flap right here, and then I hot glued it down here to keep it all together. And then I put the see this guy? I ran out of hot glue, so some of these parts are still on just by tape. And he was pretty savage looking when I made him, but now his eyebrows have drooped down so much. Yeah, I gave him this tongue. His tongue. I gave him some ears, some some eyes, and yeah, I feel like I gave him the whole 9 yards. He's got a nose. I want to put a spike on his head, like a triangular kind of spike on his head, to make it look like he's wearing some kind of helmet. But other than that, I can't put him on right now because of my hair. But in the future, and just going off having fun with what I'm doing, I just want to make these giant masks that go, and I could just outfit myself in them and run around school or the city and just attack people or mess with people or anything like that. So yeah. Other than that, when's Marco gonna be a guest on the show? Oh man, hopefully soon. Does he know about the show? I don't know if he even knows. We'll have to. Well, send him an email. But yeah. So other than that, in the same sesh, I made this little wizard guy. He's like an evil wizard, or maybe he's not. I don't know. And then I made this guy. This guy is It's like a skeletal, like, ogre thing. And I like this guy because I could go, oi, 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 oi. What you doing? Yeah, oh, like that. It's just like a little baby puppet. Just out of cardboard. It's pretty fun. And I used a marker that I got for free in freshman year. Pretty dope. Pretty fun. Well, last but not least from that sesh, maybe you might have seen it on the Insta story. Fucking the shooter. Little baby. Little tiny guy. Oh dang. Marco's watching a monster truck rally? Dang, I wonder if I could. Where do you watch a monster truck rally nowadays? Like, on like regular TV? Well, anyways. Then the other day, which hasn't even gone live yet, or this has never before been seen, but I'm gonna show you. So we got 5 eyeballs in here. I think it's worth breaking the seal on this. But yeah, this guy I made with a wood carving kit. So I got some wounds. You can't see them at all on this camera, but I was definitely stabbing myself trying to whittle this guy. But yeah, he's kind of just like this weird abstract looking dude. It's like on his knee. He's got like a giant fist that he's just resting his head on. He doesn't have any other arm. But I tried to make it so that like this was his butt and it like came down and was his feet. But yeah, it was pretty fun. And my friend kind of related it to the Monster Hunter like little icons that they make for all the monsters, which is a huge compliment, to be honest with you. A huge compliment because I love Monster Hunter. It's probably one of my favorite franchises. Yeah, I guess I could say it's one of my favorite franchises because I've played more than one of their games. Yeah, but makes sense stuff. Um, yeah. Anyways, my feelings on like having fun with your art is that you make the best stuff when you're having fun. I I think laboring over an art piece, um, it can be beneficial for sure, and like a lot of mediums require that. But in the same breath, it's like if you don't enjoy like the long-winded nature of some of these things, odds are I feel like it's not going to come out that great because the thing with art is like some people, like my friend Paulina, shout out to Paulina, aka Line, like she could just stipple away all day or like do cross hatching all day and just like most people would find that tedious as fuck, but I she did it all the time. So it's like that was kind of like since she liked it, she was able to like make it her art form basically, and do she was able to do it where others couldn't because they just didn't have the natural affinity for it. So like I feel like that's kind of in the same vein as like a lot of other disciplines where it's like my mother is like an accountant and like some people think accounting is boring as fuck. My mom likes it. I don't know how, but like You just gotta identify like what you genuinely like to do, and something like, even though it's cliche, like something you would do for free, basically, and pursue that and imbue it into everything you do, because it's just like, if you like, you do artwork because you're having fun and people enjoy what you do because it it carries that residual kind of like I show someone this little piece, and they can kind of feel the enjoyment I had with it. You know, it's a funny little guy. He's just chilling, and people want that in their own life. You know, and they envy, or they want a piece of someone who can enjoy stuff, basically. Like, I think it's hard to, like, convince someone, or I don't know if you're trying to convince them, but it's just like, when you had fun with it and you can be really like energetic about it and be like, yeah, we just like made this shirt and I'm really like proud of it. That resonates with the person you're showing it to, and they're like, oh wow, it's really amazing. I can't believe you did that. And, as you tell them more, or like as they look into it more, it just becomes like more and more interesting. And but if there's someone who's just like, yeah, I hated doing this and it looks stupid anyways and it wasn't worth my time, it's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I don't want that. Like, why are they gonna want anything to do with it? So that's kind of my feeling on that. Wait a second. Is M? Who's M? Did we? Who is M? Is this Marco? I don't think it is, but I would like to know. Michael. Oh snap! What's up, buddy? 3K in the stream. That's an honor. That is an honor. What's going on out there? 3K. Yeah. What do you guys want? Do you guys want to see a specific thing drawn? Like, I'm kind of drawing my standard guy, but do you guys have any requests? Zoe, but as a goblin? It's pretty easy. Maybe it looks kind of like a goblin. She doesn't. I'm just kidding, everybody. I just cropped this image, not realizing I just like hid my other thing. So I'm gonna make a new one. Do it Instagram size, so we can give it a nice, put it out there for everyone to see. Ooh, I want a screen print. You have to show me though. This is the classic bub head. It's basically a beveled, cube or square. If any of you out there are drawing along, with me, and making your own bub. Um, I wouldn't say bub has giant ears, but just gotta throw them in for the hilarity factor. And just got the bub bun on top of the head. Maybe some hairs. I feel like I talked a bunch about a ton of random shit. That I hope it made some sense as to what's up in my life. But I'm just using my Wacom on my little baby like bamboo tablet guy at the I would like to try and do one of these like in a lab at school and see if anyone would like mess with me. But I feel like they get like a lab monitor to like beat me up. The good thing about drawing Zoe is that once you have that head shape, you kind of go wild with anything on the inside because you just need that head shape basically. Nothing more, nothing less. This is kind of going towards like cave woman, but I'll try and goblin it up from here. Make these like pointy. Goblins got pointy ears. And these ears in themselves are kind of saying, hey, like that, which I'm about. I like it. Some scarification, so just a fighter. The eyeball up top. Even though this is a goblin bug, you know, it no one's gonna know it's bug if it doesn't look cute. So I'm hoping to keep the cute factor in this. everyone out there have a good dinner. Just asking. Just keeping track of the fans. Not bad. Yeah. I know Jared had a good game. Nice. Good to hear that Char underscore. Who knows who that is? Had a good dinner. No cookies though. That sucks. That would just be like bullet for me. Did they have any dessert? Just no cookies. Dang. So we advertised the show. That's when you know you got a good girlfriend on hand. I'm gonna put a picture in this file so the people know what Joey Miola looks like. I know you guys know, but the people of the future might need reference. $221B? What is B? Like a... I've never seen that. When I went to... The hell? Weird. Yeah, so basically, this is what Bob looks like. This isn't gonna like snap to being like high qual. That's a slap in the face. Jeez. Well, what is all this? I have this file that just says Zoe Miola files. Darn. Alright. Damn. It's an honor. Zoe. Damn. Nothing is working out. Well, just imagine a cuboid woman. She was on episode 3. But yeah, she's just her head is very square. It's the case with her whole family. I like it. How about it? Makes drawing really easy. Oh, I think Bub's coming. Bub, the people want it. I gotta show the people what it looks like.
I have a hair mask in.
Yeah, look over here. Just because this is you. We're drawing you. But yeah. Oh wow.
My god. Guys, I have a hair mask in. Thanks.
Can you promote it?
It's with egg yolks, some olive oil, and some honey.
You just made it?
Yeah, he's made it. It's not the right proportions because there's a lot more egg than I didn't want to use all your stuff.
What's the
But
benefit?
so it's supposed to make it like healthy, shiny.
How much olive oil do you use?
I didn't use a lot. I used like 2 tablespoons.
That's not bad.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That's really scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, you could definitely tell that this drawing is exaggerating the shape of the head, but not by much. You know, not by much.
I'm a pretty square person.
Yeah.
You got my eyeball on there too?
Yep. Hazel wanted to see you as a goblin. This is what we got. Yeah. Slime.
Thanks for that, Hazel.
She's got natural gray hair too.
Yep. I'm a zebra. Oh my
Zebra.
god. That's just tripping.
I'm tripping here.
Alright.
Oh,
Bye,
man.
people.
You probably can cook your hair, Max. It looks crazy. Look at that. Get yourself a girlfriend who will just hop on the show at a moment's notice. It's pretty sweet. Exactly. Thanks, Penny G. Penny G in the chat. What? Dang. Sorry if this is a boring episode, guys, but I got out a lot of demons earlier. Now I feel like I'm kind of out of things to talk about. So if you guys want to talk about something, give me something to talk about. I'll fucking talk to you guys about stuff. Don't worry. How do you guys feel about zoos? Any strong opinions about zoos in this chat? Any strong opinions about zoos? I'm thinking, I'm torn between, you know, I don't want these animals to just live in like this pen, just like being kept alive. Yeah, Char underscore. I guess he goes to Ringling College. Not too sure, but he says Ringling is a zoo. And I'm like, what? Based off what I know about zoos, it's just like you're just keeping these animals alive to show other people. Like they just have no say in what they're gonna do. It's kind of scary. But then at the same time, you need these animals as like animal ambassadors for like, so people don't just go out and stab a rhino. Or I guess you wouldn't really just go out and stab a rhino, but like stab a penguin. You'd stab a penguin any day. But you go to the zoo and you see like, oh wow, it's a pretty cute penguin, so you just don't stab it. You feel me? Oh man, I'm almost done with the stream. Alright, well I guess this is just gonna go. What should I do with this? Just put like type. Firstly, let me just scale this video up. Scaled up with like nearest neighbor on. It's really silly. Let me just go automatic. Automatic. Shooters. What can I say? Yeah, so just scale this fish up. That's not good enough. Try that one more time. Just put it different layer. No, like this. The umlauts over the E. Bling. Wow. Zoe Miola. AKA Bub. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Gob, Bub, Gob, Bub, and Zoe. So it's like Goth Boy Click, but Gob, Bub, Zoe. At Hazel, how do I feel about the overall state of things at Ringling? I feel like I can't speak for everything, but I don't know. It's kind of just definitely has its own culture, and some people are like going with it, and some people are not. I feel like I'm kind of just like I see the culture plain as day, and I'm like, oh, that's really stupid. The culture being like work all night and day, hate yourself, you're never good enough type thing. And it's hard to tell whether that's just like my own feelings about myself or whether that's actually happening at Ringling. But yeah, I don't know. Like, you have the power to just come out and be like, no, I'm gonna just do whatever I want. And from talking to people, I feel like not enough people realize that, like, if you don't like the way things are, like, through your actions, you can kind of, like, change how things are at school. And not in a way of, like, oh, I'm gonna sign this petition. Like, you could set an example for other people to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna put up with this bullshit. And I'm just gonna, like, do me. And other people are like, oh, wait, you could do that? Like, yep, gotta do you, BB. So yeah, that's my feeling on that. But otherwise, I was talking to one of my roommates the other day, and he was saying that Ringling needs a hardcore bocce ball team to play by the Van Weasel, and like it needs to become like Ringling's spectator sport and have all these jocks that are like just at school playing bocce and like there's all like these, like everyone at school goes out and like tailgates at these bocce tournaments with like all these old people and just really like get into it. Have like brawls with these old ladies. So I mean, if I could pinpoint one thing that would make it better, I definitely think a bocce ball team would be sick. I know. We gotta get started, Char. We gotta go there and like fucking get our people tailgating outside this bocce and just like smoke these old people. God, boy, I'm a weekend boy. No choice, baby. You've been making noise. How do you feel, Hazel? Do you feel like you could change things at Ringling? Yeah. Yeah, that's all you can really do. Just like try your best. Like, if you don't like how things are run, you could just usurp them and take over and then tear it all down. Just be like, guess what, bitches? I'm here. I'm about to pop off. I'm about to take over this club. I'm just gonna call this in real quick. I might call it a night. Probably just chill with my bud. Watch some videos, maybe, and I'll have to, get my presentation ready tomorrow. But I have like a 3 hour gap before it, so don't worry about me, guys. Well, I'm fine. But in all seriousness, I think things will be fine with all that, and I'm hoping that the faculty is just understanding of what we're all trying to do and just encourages us. But seeing that the show will be on every Sunday now at 9, I can give you an update next Sunday. So, I mean, schedule it in your phone. Shameless plug. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I got nothing to talk about. But we're getting this syndicated. We're getting this shit. We're getting ourselves on track. No more fucking around. Sundays at 9. Be here, okay, baby? Gosh. I mean, duh. I feel like it's a no-brainer. What else are you doing on Sunday at 9? Yeah, exactly. Not exactly. Nada. Or maybe you're doing something and you just want to listen to me ramble about random shit. Sounds pretty fun to me. Working in the labs? Bingo. You know? What are you up to in the labs right now, Alex? You just working on 3D? Dang. guy's industrious, y'all. No choice, no choice. Looking at me in the back of club, fucked up, everything I'm still fucking high. Or why do I gotta wake up? Anatomy masterpieces? Who's an anatomy masterpiece? No anatomy masterpieces. Or why do I gotta wake up? More wine, baby, pour another cup. I just got that bell and my champagne. Can I get like taken down for singing those songs? On my way, I care about what you and your friends on MySpace. It's the new Sculptech. Can I be in on it? I just got that bell and my champagne. I care about what you and your friends on MySpace. Do I wanna die? Give us a Hue test. Or Sadie test. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. God. What the heck? What the? Layers. Come on. Alright. Let's yeah. Bring this down. Down. And then we gotta take this. Gotta merge them. And then I'm gonna clipping mask. Boom. Oh, snap. Right back at you, you know? Like, turn it down a tiny bit. Maybe that's. Wait, hold up. I just got that girl in my champagne. It's black. Good. So maybe light. White. Whoa. Full saturation. You guys should on the whole thing. Oh, die. Whoa. I'll do it up there. But it's still tough. It's just, wait, hold up. Hold up. Zoe Mila says I'm a bad singer. Hey. I would like to make some posters for the Nick Dahill show. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But people would love it. Be like, oh my god, so fun. I really just love having fun. I'd be like, hey, you know what? I got it. Oh. On MySpace. Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Those colors changed. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. Dang. Just ended up in the same goddamn place. Ugh. Ridiculous. I think this is fine. Just add some purple. Purple. Overlay. No. Soft light. No. Wait. Difference. That's that's pretty gobbling. Exclusion. Always classic. Subtract. Not gonna work. Pretty cool. Gobbo. You know what? Um, what? Let's see. No. That's not gonna work. No, not gonna work. This color, like darker. Can you see it? What the? Alright, I can do this. I don't know how this is working. Too many effects. That's what happens when you do too many goddamn effects. But here's what I'm gonna do. Finish it off. Alright. Yeah, we didn't know where this file was going. So now I'll name it. Don't worry. Wait, Kay Johnson in here? Oh my damn. Hi Caitlin. The heck? Let's do this. Wake up. What the hell? This ain't working right. It's not working right. This is how me illustrating just goes every time. Just like gosh darn miss. Every freaking time. Gosh darn miss. Okay. Oh, okay. I want this to glow. Glass on board. Oh, you know what? Because my colors are doo doo. I don't know if you guys know about this. I'll let you in on a secret. This is a glow. Okay. This is like if I'm going to filter gallery and I do diffuse glow. bang. You can make it really, really glowy if you want to. So I'm gonna try that. Just like overlay this. See if that looks good. Whoa, that's some glowy shit. Whoa. Oh man, goddamn. Oh mama. Oh Jesus. You just gotta try all these things, basically. It's kind of a pain in the buns, but whatever. I couldn't tell you what any of these effects do. It's kind of sad, but not worth any. I don't think this is worth anything. I think we didn't make this better with the glow. Let me try one more thing. So I'm going over. I didn't mean to. Only a few of these worth a damn thing, and one of them that I like is not there, but where is it? Little sketch. Yeah, all the stuff in sketch is fire. Fuck. You never know which, I guess now you know which colors can be which when it does this stuff. Glowing edges. That's an effect. If anyone used to use like fucking I don't even know. I guess it was like iPhoto or whatever it might have been. You know, you know glowing edge. Okay, don't try and tell me though. If you don't know glowing edge, stop lying to yourself. Um, whoa. I just got that. Whoa. Sick. He just JP just watched my Barrel Boy video out of nowhere. I just got that cool champagne. I'm realizing there's no benefit to doing that, but like, oh, I just like that halftone. That's pretty sick. Alright, hold up. I'm 15 minutes over. I get it. You're gonna have to bear with me. Trying one more thing. I can't. Why isn't JP watching the stream? Are we? I thought we were friends. Like that's kind of ridiculous. Not to say he has to watch it, but I'm just like I just thought we were buds. What? Oh, it's tough. It's tough getting people to know about your show. Oh, Jesus, this is big. Yeah, so I just got an old film texture. Where is it? It's all the way over there. God bless. Let's see. Invert it. Drag it out. I don't want those heavy black bars, but I do want some of this action. Maybe not multiply, but whoa, mama. Jeez Louise. Holy hambone. Um, dang, I'm not having a lot of luck with these filters. TBH. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to start a newsletter and like have people sign up. This is ridiculous. Yo, Jeff Shea on Sheen. Jeff Shea on Sheen. Yeah, I've just been rambling. Nothing really exciting has happened. I was showing off some cardboard things. Banner and a green screen? Would that make it cool? Big shouts. Big shouts to Michael Philippi. Are you gonna do an episode for the cardboard thing? What do you mean? What cardboard thing do you want to see? I showed off earlier, just like I was breaking down a little bit how the mask works. This guy back on scene. Yeah, you thought he was done for the show? Back, I guess. As per Jeff's request. Um, I'll do like a whole episode of just making stuff out of cardboard if you want. I got my shooter. I got a lot of you guys weren't here for this, so I'll just revamp it real quick. I got this guy who's like, this guy who's a wizard. But yeah, I want to fucking. I've been looking up how to do like felt masks, and I'd like to try doing that. But I think first I'm gonna make like another like mask or two of like the cardboard because that was like really fun to do. And like didn't take long at all. I got it all done in like a night. So you know what? I'm not even gonna look at these other guys except exclusion. No. Keep it an overlay. I think it looks good. What can I say? I'm sorry. Yeah. So that was me taking a a decent drawing, I guess, and just completely editing it to hell and back. So I hope that was interesting, educational for everybody. I liked that I was able to, you know, get like a piece out of this stream. It's pretty fun. I like talking to everybody, and I hope that 9 o'clock is a good time. Does anyone, you know, like, let's just try that. Just Sundays at 9. Okay, it's said. I said it on here. I'm gonna say it in other places. You'll be able to see it on other places, on Insta, on Facebook, on Twitter, Tumblr even. I've realized lately that I have no presence on Tumblr, despite having like a good following. So that's kind of sad. But I'm hoping that I build a loyal following nowadays. MySpace? No. I was never on MySpace. I never got into it. But yeah. So maybe you'll see some posters around campus. Maybe you'll see an ad on Instagram. I don't know. They're only $5, so I might invest. But yeah. And also, guys, big heads up. I gotta pay $140 to renew my website. So that's a big hit to the Dahill name, but it's necessary. I want my website. I want my own website. So yeah. It sucks, but you gotta do it. So hope everyone hope everyone out there enjoys the stream. Alright? Bye.